Tresla.
Tresler. Tresler. This is the correct way.
Tresler.
Yeah.
What did I say? Did I say Tresler?
No, you said Tresler. But there is a question before that. What is a communication? This is
Tresler. Mr. Cumbe. Hello guys, my name is Jacob Rafael Kosa, but that you already know. Today we bring someone who we've been looking forward to see for a long time. You might not know it, but we've been postponing this a lot. And guys, this will be very interesting. Just watch until the end. Today we are with César Cumbe, but he will be introducing himself and he will say who is he and what does he do. This is one of those videos where you'll be practicing your speaking, and then you're listening, and you will also get motivated, become more motivated about your learning. Hi, Mr. César Cumbe. How are you doing? Who are you, and what do you do?
Hello, buddy. I'm pushing forward, thank God.
Yeah.
Indeed, we have postponed a lot, and as I told you, I'm not too keen on being on the cameras.
Okay.
So I said that you're like, for me to be here was not easy. My name is Tresler. First of all, allow me to introduce myself, and I'd love to thank God for this opportunity to be here with you, and thank you for the invitation. So my name is Tresler. So my name is César, but I go by the name Tresler.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do, César? I know you teach English, but apart from the teaching English, what do you do, and maybe what are your interests? What do you like doing in your free time, or something you normally do, you know?
Okay, in my free time, I like to listen to music and going for a walk, and sometimes cook.
Okay, good. I thought you would talk about other occupations you might have or you don't have anymore apart from teaching.
I do have.
You do have?
Reading, as I told you. Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's maybe move now perhaps to how you learned English, the English process experience. Let me understand what took you or made you start taking English seriously, because most of the learners, when they start learning English, they were just like, I want to learn it because I just want, like, it's just one more thing. But how did it become serious? If it did become serious for you?
Yeah, I'd say that it was not.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not, because I remember that time I learned English because my brother was the one who was speaking English, and I wanted to be like him, like he's speaking the same way he speaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be like him. Yeah, that was the reason why I started studying English. And for me, the time when I started studying English was not easy. Yeah, and I couldn't get to rate myself in English school.
Okay.
Couldn't get to rate myself in English school. Yeah.
So you kind of learned English by yourself, or you learned with your brother?
No, I learned by myself. My brother was not the one who told me studying English or speak English. Yeah, I learned it by myself.
It just inspired you?
Yeah, he just inspired me. He did.
That's nice. I didn't even know like what was the motivation behind your English learning. And let me just tell you, you speak English in a very natural way, just like an English native speaker. I would say an American native speaker. Probably you listen a lot of content from there.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that I'm wordless and I'm uptight. Like I'm nervous right now. Yeah. I've never been in a cameras, and I'm not too keen on. I don't like it.
Calm down. Okay. Moving on this, your experience of how you learn English. What you said you learned English by yourself. What ways did you use to achieve this goal of learning English? Like, since you said you learned by yourself, did you use movies, songs? You said you like a lot of music, and what were the keys that allowed you to become fluent in a certain way?
Yeah, there is something special when it comes to that. Because God is in the middle of it, and God is the one who helped me a lot to improve my English skills.
I see you're a Christian.
Yeah, I'd say that I prayed the Lord to be what I'm today right now. So yeah, God is the one who helped me a lot to speak. I prayed. Yeah, I'd say that I prayed.
Okay, so he's a Christian, huh? But okay, allow me to understand something. You said you wanted to talk like your brother. Did you achieve that goal or not yet?
Yeah, I haven't achieved.
You haven't?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Okay,
I've
good.
achieved.
Better than him?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No, yeah, not at all.
Okay.
He's good at
okay.
English.
Really?
Yeah, he's good at English.
Okay, good. That's the truth there. Would you mind to tell us if you ever felt like in a certain way you were studying a lot but not improving as you wish, or not even improving at all, and how did you overcome that?
Okay. Interesting question.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that all the beginners feel this because when we start from scratch, we know nothing and we'd love to improve more. I remember that when at that time when I was a beginner, I wanted to improve more, but it was like I was not doing nothing. Yeah.
Okay. And what after some time you improved, and instead of being a beginner, you started becoming that intermediate? Did you ever feel that as an intermediate student, or you feel that in your students, since you are also an English teacher? Do you ever see it like people who try to give up because they are starting, they don't see any improvement, but they kind of speak somehow, they have results, but they feel like they are stuck?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Those people that wanted to stop because they were not see absolutely anything happen when it comes to them. But yeah, I've seen.
Okay. What would your advice be? Like, how can they overcome that challenge?
I'd say do not let language be an obstacle. This is the big issue because sometimes we let this language be an obstacle. I'd say don't let language be an obstacle. And don't worry about it, pronunciation, because sometimes we worry about our pronunciation. I'd love to improve it, I'd love to do that, so don't worry about it.
And most of the times it's not even pronunciation, but it is accent.
Yeah.
What we try to copy a lot.
That was exactly what I wanted to say.
Okay, very interesting. What was your biggest mistake when trying to learn English from scratch? And what was it?
Oh my god. Oh my god, it doesn't come on my mind right now.
Doesn't come, okay.
What was that? I'm still overthinking because I don't even remember what's the
maybe I can give you an idea. Some of us try to learn a lot of grammar instead of pronunciation, vocabulary, and other
maybe
skills.
It was a grammar. I don't even remember what was that. So yeah.
Okay, so you went well. You didn't have any mistake there.
Oh, I had. Okay.
Okay. Good.
I had mistakes.
Okay. How much time do you think you took to become fluent?
Yeah, if your memory does not fail me, I'd say that 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 years.
A lot. And that's kind.
You know why?
Why?
Because English has nothing to do only with just speak. There are several things that we should learn more and engage more when it comes to this language. So this is the reason why I said I took 2 years to engage, to understand more, to talk about, giving more details when it comes to those stuff that you do like to do, like explain more. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. But maybe when we talk about fluent, when I ask fluent, maybe I was asking about how much time do you start speaking? Like maybe after 6 months?
Yeah. Okay. So now
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And
with your brother, the one you admire a lot.
oh my god.
You can't recall it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's normal. How long have you been teaching English, by the way?
4 years.
4 years. Interesting.
Yeah, I've been teaching English for 4 years.
Okay. By the way, maybe you could leave your contact for people who might learn English, who might want to learn English with you there. This is the flow. I'll write it down there. Well, what are the habits or strategies that helped you improve fluency at that time?
Okay, I remember that I used to hear or listen to music. That was what helped me a lot to improve, and watching movies, readings. You know that even when you are starting or when you are a beginner, sometimes you try and read, but you know that you don't understand absolutely anything because of the comprehensions. Yeah.
Allow us to understand maybe what strategies specifically when we talk about music or films, movies in this case, what strategies did you ever use? Any strategy like of how to watch the film, how to listen to the music, or it was a spontaneous thing?
I used to repeat the same news several times. That was what helped me a lot.
Several times? How many times?
2 times
Per day, 2 days.
Yeah,
two times per day.
Yes, 2 times.
Okay. I remember I've just started learning French, by the way, and I've repeated, I guess, the very same song 5 times per day in a week, and by the end of that week I could sing that song. Maybe one day I will film it and I will post it. And it was very, very, very useful, because sometimes I try to test, since we also are learning these English techniques and so on. Sometimes we feel like, this might not work, so let me test it and see if it will really work, you know. But going back to you, how do you ever feel comfortable when speaking English publicly? Do you think there is a difference between speaking English publicly and Portuguese, or it is the very same thing?
Yeah, I'd say that it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever feel? How do you feel when you speak in public? If it is so.
English?
Yeah.
I'm not. Can you say blush on me? Like, am I shy? Am I look like shy?
No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
blush.
You don't.
So, like, cool.
Okay, you feel cool. Okay, and I've noticed that in your messages, when you speak, everything that you write, everything that comes out from you seems very natural and advanced. How did you achieve that? Like, speak in a very natural way that most of us, we normally tend to translate things, but let's say expressions like "I'm down" and others that you normally use. How did you get familiarized with all these expressions?
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends who speak English, and some of them help me a lot with these expressions, like useful expressions. Because I focus on useful expression. This is what helped me a lot. I'll say that.
That's very interesting. I really appreciate, like, sometimes when you write, I have to go to the dictionary and check
you lie.
What you
try to push my leg.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you try to push my leg.
No, I'm telling you. That's real, my friend. That's real. From your experience as a teacher, what is the biggest mistake students make that they shouldn't? Normally, students, they make mistakes.
Okay.
When trying to learn English, in terms of focus, they focus on the wrong thing.
Okay,
so
cool.
what would you advise them if they are focusing on something that you have seen a lot of students doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that grammar is wrong. Studying a lot of grammar is wrong, but we should stop studying grammar a lot, because it's not a grammar that will make you speak English. What makes you speak English is a useful expressions. We have to practice a lot, day in, day out, to train a lot to become better. I'd say that useful expressions is what should help us to speak English without any trouble.
Okay, thank you. We've come to the end of this talk, and thanks a lot for accepting it. Maybe I would just ask you one last thing, like, what if there is anything I didn't ask you you'd like to say, and what is maybe the one advice that is the most valuable when learning English? Last one. That it is not dispensable.
Interesting question. Yeah, I'd say I would say that, but there is a question before that. What is a communication? This is the first tool that we should know at all. Yeah, because sometimes we focus on things that we shouldn't focus on. So I'd say don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Don't worry about your pronunciation. Just give it a try. about the accent, those stuff.
Okay, thank you a lot for really showing up and accepting this invitation. So guys, if you really found this video useful, make sure to give it a like and share with your friend who is learning English. See you soon.